Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I kind of figured I'll share with you guys some new makeup products that's dropping on the market, which I'm super excited about. And I just kind of feel like, you know, makeup is pretty much dropping every day, every second, and it's kind of hard to keep up. So I kind of just rounded up the ones that pretty much caught my attention. I'm just going to share with you guys if I feel like if it's worth buying. Am I going to buy it? Am I going to pass on it? And just kind of see, you know, what's new out there in makeup. So if you guys want to see what's new, then of course just keep watching. Alright, so I do have my phone right here because I kind of just took screenshots of the releases that's pretty much just caught my attention. So starting off, the first one is going to be by, of course, Rihanna. You guys know she did drop her new eyeshadow palette. Well, she didn't drop it yet, but it's actually coming out on July 6th, but she did announce it. And it is called the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette, and I think it's a really beautiful palette. Now, I will say the packaging is still the same as her first eyeshadow palette that she released last fall, and I'm kind of split in terms of like the packaging because I love the look of the design of the packaging. However, I don't like the bulkiness of the packaging because I kind of feel like it's not travel friendly. And then she has like a little like diamond shape to it, so it's almost like the square is tilted to the side, so it looks like a diamond shape, and I just don't like that for the eyeshadow palette. I prefer mine to be more so like a straight square going across in the pan. It's just my preference, but beyond that, the shadows in there are really pretty, and I'm very happy that she has a collection that's more of like everyday, because her past few releases I kind of felt like were more like trendy versus like an everyday product for the average consumer. And you guys know we love to buy makeup, but you have to spend your hard-earned money on that makeup, and you don't want to buy a product that you cannot wear every single day. You get what I'm saying? So I'm happy that she has this eyeshadow palette that's pretty much an everyday eyeshadow palette. You have the really pretty neutral colors, you have your warm tone colors in there, and you have like a pop of like blue and a pop of maroon in there. So I think it's a really pretty eyeshadow palette. Am I going to get it? I am still on the fence about it. I have to actually see it in person to kind of decide if I want to get it or not. So I will have the information in terms of like the date of the launch and the prices in my description box, but I do know that it's launching on July 6th at Sephora, and you can get it in store or online. The next one is going to be by Milani, which I actually do want to purchase. It is going to be their Gilded Desire Eye and Face palette. You guys, this palette is so freaking beautiful, and I just love the fact that you have some really pretty like highlighters on the bottom of the eyeshadow palette. And of course, the way it looks from the picture that I saw, it looks like they have like half shimmer on one side, half matte on the other side. Again, it may not be that way, but it just looked like it from the picture. But I almost feel like it might be a mix of shimmers and matte and shimmers and matte, but I just can't really tell all the way. But you guys, this eyeshadow palette is so pretty, and I just love Milani products. I love their last two eyeshadow palette launches that they did last fall. I love their lip products. I love their highlighters, so I'm definitely going to support them and buy this eyeshadow palette. I want to say it retails for $20, and you also get a nice mirror on top. So I just kind of feel like Milani can do no wrong, and I just kind of think as a brand they're just getting better and better and better. So definitely gonna buy this eyeshadow palette because I do want to review it for you guys on my channel, so you guys can see the nice pretty palette, the colors, the swatches, my thoughts, all that good stuff. So I will be buying that palette. I want to say it's online only as of right now. I don't know if they're gonna have it in store or not, and the palette is an Ulta exclusive, so you probably will not find it at Walmart or the drugstore or anything like that. It's just strictly either Milani's website or Ulta. So I will definitely be buying that palette, so you guys can see that on my channel really soon. And then the next one is going to be by Maybelline. It's their new City Mini eyeshadow palettes. You guys know that they typically tend to release like the little mini palettes, which I love for traveling purposes. I think they're amazing. I have the one that they collabed with Makeup Shayla. That one is really good. So they do have a new one. This one is called Blushed Avenue, and it is $9.99. You do get a mixture of like shimmers and mattes, and it's a warm tone eyeshadow palette. You guys know that's my preference for what I like for my eyeshadow, so I definitely was like, oh my god, I need that eyeshadow palette. And I just love their price. They're affordable, you guys, and I just think Maybelline can do no wrong. But again, it is a warm tone eyeshadow palette. You have some shimmers and some mattes, and I love that pop of burgundy in there. And I love how they have those nice shimmer shades to complement that pop of burgundy. So it definitely screams like summer and spring vibes to me. So I do want to get my hands on that eyeshadow palette. And again, the price is $9.99. And it is available now in stores and probably online as well. So definitely go check that out. The next one is going to be by Bakerie makeup. It is their new highlighter palette, which when I saw the actual palette online, I was like, oh my god, that palette looks so pretty. And I just feel like it looks like it's meant for a woman of color, because I kind of feel like when you have those quads for the highlighter palettes, there's always that one color that you just cannot wear, and I hate to keep buying the actual quads like that and I cannot get my money's worth. That's why you guys typically tend to see me buy the actual single highlighter pans, because I know I'm gonna get my money's worth. So when I saw this one, I kind of felt like it looks like it could be woman of color friendly. And her brand, it is catered towards like women of color. So this is going to be the Milk and Honey highlighter palette. And you do have some really pretty like bronze highlighters in there. You have your golden color, your champagne color. There's one color called Oh Honey. I'm not sure if it's going to complement our skin tone from the picture that I saw. But I feel like if you're light-handed with it, you can probably get away with it. But I know the other three colors called Queen Being, Be Sweet, and Spoiler Alert, those definitely look like they can be worn for women of color. So definitely want to get my hands on her palette. The retail price of that one I will have in my description box once I find it, and also the release date I will have in my description box as well. But I do want to support her and get that highlighter palette. But then Makeup Revolution also has a highlighter palette, and you guys know I love Makeup Revolution. I die for their eyeshadow palettes. And when I saw Casey Holmes did her, it was one of her videos she did, and she featured the actual highlighter palette, and I'm like, hold up. And I went online looking for it and cannot find it besides on their actual website. So you can only buy it on their website right now. You can't buy it anywhere else. But this one is called, they have two. It's either Incandescent and Ignite. I'm not sure which one is which one. I will let you guys know in my description box. But the one that looks like it's just strictly woman of color friendly, it's the one that doesn't have that stark white highlighter in the palette. The other one is what I want to get my hands on, because I kind of feel like that entire 4 quad palette I can definitely wear every single color is what it looks like. So I definitely want to get my hands on it. I'm not sure how much it costs, and I cannot wait to just see more swatches of it. I want to see more women of color featuring it on their like pages so I can just see what it looks like, or just swatch in their arms. But I'm not going to get both. I have to decide between the two which one I want. But as of right now, I'm leaning towards Makeup Revolution, because I kind of feel like all the colors I can get away with as far as wearing. So again, it's called Incandescent and Ignite, and this is their new face quad highlighter palette, which I'm super excited about. The next one is going to be by Melt Cosmetics. It's their new eyeshadow palette. I think the name of the palette is called 27. I might be wrong, but again, description box, check for the names. But I do like the way the eyeshadow palette look. It's more like a warm tone eyeshadow palette. However, it's pretty much split between a warm tone eyeshadow palette and a neutral eyeshadow palette, because it's almost like you have your warm tones on this side and your neutrals on this side, which I do not mind it. But I love a full-fledged warm tone eyeshadow palette. But it's a really pretty palette. I don't think I'm gonna get it because I do have other palettes in my collection that's similar to it. But I kind of feel like if you love warm tone eyeshadow palettes like me and you like to collect them, go ahead and get it, because the swatches look really nice. But I do have to be honest with myself in terms of like, do you really need that eyeshadow palette? No, you don't, because you have so many that look like it. But again, they do have their new eyeshadow palettes. That one should be out today or yesterday, because I think the launch date for that was the 27th. So it should already be out the time this video goes up on my channel. But definitely check it out, because I think it's a really nice eyeshadow palette, and it's definitely pigmented and beautiful. Alright, the next one is going to be by Kylie Cosmetics. It is her new Sorta Sweet eyeshadow palette, which I died when I saw it on Trend Mood. I just think the colors in there are so pretty, and it falls more like on a bronzy side for an eyeshadow palette. And I'm not gonna say it's something that's like different on the market, but it's not a neutral palette, it's not a warm tone palette, it's not a smoky palette. It's just a nice bronze eyeshadow palette, which I love. You guys know I die for like some beautiful golden shimmer shadows and some nice bronze shadows and like the champagne. Like I just live for those kind of colors for my eyeshadow palette. So to have all of that in one palette plus some neutral colors, I am living for it. I'm here for it. I love the sleek black packaging, and this one I actually do want to buy because is screaming my name in the worst way. And I know with that collection she has some lip glosses and she also has some liquid lipsticks. I may pass on those. Besides, there's this one gold color for her lip gloss that I do want to get my hands on, so I may just do that in the eyeshadow palette. But I'm dying for that collection because I think it's a really beautiful collection. I don't know the dates for that one, but if I find it, I will have it below for you guys in my description box. And of course, you guys know Jackie Aina just announced her foundation that is out online at Sephora, and I definitely want to get my hands on that so I can support her. I kind of felt like I already had a shade in the old collection, so I may not be able to get a shade in the new one because I think the old one I have a shade in already. But I still want to let you guys know that she do have her collab with them that's already out, and I'm so happy for her. I'm proud of her. I'm all for the, you know, the love within our community in terms of being inclusive with these foundation shades, and I'm just happy that more brands are starting to just form in line and just, you know, drop some deeper shades on the market. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much everything that's new that will be launching very soon, or if not, it's already out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know, what are you guys getting? Are you gonna get anything that I mentioned? Do you want to pass on something? Like, just let me know in the comment section below because I do want to interact with you guys. I am here for, you know, the interaction and just talking with you guys. So let me know in my comment section down below what you're getting, not getting, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.